Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to show you how to open Claude Desktop directly from a link and even pre-fill a prompt before the app launches. Claude Desktop supports a feature called deep links. They use the Claude //URL scheme, similar to clicking like a mail to link or a HTTPS like website bookmark. So instead of opening Claude and hunting for what you need, deep links lets you integrate Claude directly into your workflow. You can use these links and put them in Notion, Obsidian, or any app that supports clickable links. One click and it opens up Claude right where you need it. In this video, I'll walk you through the link formats and how to find your conversation ID. And let's jump in and get started. So to start off here, first off, let's look at the prerequisites. So the first prerequisite is you do need to have Claude Desktop installed. And if you haven't got that installed yet, just go ahead, pause the video, and get that installed. I'll have a link in the description on how to install Claude Desktop if you need help with that. Okay, so once you have Claude Desktop installed, let's go ahead and just pop over to the support article that Claude has as well. I'll link this in the description as well. I know sometimes following along on a video can be a little tedious, so I'll link this in case you want to read the official documentation. Okay, let's jump in with a demo. So you can see on my desktop, I have a bunch of different Claude shortcuts. So if I right click on this one, this is the Claude new chat shortcut. If I go to properties of this guy, you're going to see a specific text here in the URL. So Claude / Claude.ai/new will get you a brand new chat. So if you want to start a new chat, this is the command here that you would use. And let's go ahead and click on that. So let's say I'm working in my workflow. I go to the desktop, just click this, and it pops open a brand new Claude chat window that I can work with. The other great thing about this is if you have a specific topic, for example, that you're interested in, you can also go and put that in the search query. So you don't need to type it every single time. So here we go. We can go look here, and this is a search query to get the news for the day. So I will show you how to format a URL like that properly. So with a URL, you cannot have any spaces or apostrophes in the URL. So let's bring up my example here. So for example, if I want to summarize this week's AI news and I don't want to type that every single time, you can just create a URL like the following. For every space, you have to do the %, then 20, and then you do the next word, %20, and then if there's an apostrophe, it's %27, the S, and then 20. So if we go ahead and copy this command, I'm going to actually drop this in the run box in Windows. So let's go here, run, drop this in here, and you're going to see, let me just go back this out right here. Let's say you're in your normal workflow, you trigger this command from a bookmark or a desktop shortcut or the run command, boom, there's your command, and you can just go ahead and hit enter. Okay, the next deep link I want to show you is the ability to link directly to a conversation, which is really cool. So if you have an existing chat or project, you can link directly to that. So let's talk about how to get that conversation link. You will need to go to Claude AI website. This conversation ID will not show in the desktop app. On Claude Desktop, you may be able to ask the app what the conversation ID is, but generally it's just easier to go here to the website. So once you click on the project or conversation that you want, you'll see this long conversation ID. It's a mix of numbers and letters. Just go ahead and copy that. And let's pop over here. And what you'll see is, let's just copy this conversation ID here. And the shortcut link will be, let me just copy this here. So it's going to look like that. So it's Claude / Claude.ai/chat, and then the conversation. And let's just see if this works. So we can confirm first off that we are not selected on that conversation. If I go down here to the run box here and just paste that in, and let's see here, it should automatically open up to that conversation. Yep, so here's the conversation. Okay, so the cool thing about that is I created this Word document with this ice cream shop closing procedure, the 10 steps. So at the bottom, I said to update this document, go to Claude. So if you click on Claude here, it will automatically take you directly to that chat. So that's one of the ways that you can start to integrate Claude directly in your workflow. Also, let's quick review a few other things that they have. You can do a Claude Code new chat. So if you want to launch a new Claude Code, that's just Claude ://code/new. If I launch that deep link, it automatically takes me to Claude Code. If I want to do a Claude Cowork session, I can double click on that, and that is Claude : //cowork/new, which I'll just show you here. There you go. The other thing is you can put bookmarks. You can create links in your browser as well. So if I want to do a Claude news briefing, let's say if I click this and I'm right in my browser, you can just click Open Claude and it will automatically open Claude. This helps to integrate Claude in your daily workflow and not have it feel like a separate app that is running in a separate window all the time by having links directly into Claude Desktop. Okay, I hope this was helpful. If it was, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. It really does help. And as always, thanks for watching.